Eamonn Holmes and his wife Ruth Langsford are said to be wondering whether the reported decision for them to axed from their This Morning presenting slot on Fridays is due to their age after the couple both turned 60. Eamonn Holmes, 60, and Ruth Langsford, 60, are said to be replaced by Alison Hammond, 45, and Dermot O'Leary, 47, on This Morning, according to reports. The couple have reportedly lost their presenting slot on Fridays and are said to be wondering whether the decision is due to their age after they both turned 60. An insider revealed, "The viewers love them, but Eamonn has said to Ruth he wonders if it's because they're both 60 and too old. It's a real shame," they added, while also questioning if the couple were not young or cool enough to present the daytime show anymore. The source continued, "Ruth and Eamonn are both telly legends. They've done it all, so it seems unfair." Express.co.uk has contacted representatives for ITV, Ruth, and Eamonn for comment. They also insisted that in spite of the reports, Ruth and Eamonn are the favorites behind the scenes. The source told OK magazine, "If you speak to any of the staff at This Morning, they'll tell you Ruth and Eamonn are the favorites. They're so popular with everyone, the crew are happiest when Eamonn and Ruth are in." They added, "Eamonn talks to the tea lady the same way he talks to famous people. That is the way they both are and that's why they're so loved. They're the most down-to-earth people you could meet, they're so natural with people." It comes after Ruth denied that she took a swipe at former Big Brother star Alison's reality television past following the news of her and Eamonn being replaced, which was initially reported by The Mirror. On Sunday, an interview was released with Ruth discussing her and Eamonn's career, in which she said, "We've put the work in. We didn't do a reality show and get an overnight job on the telly, we've come up through the ranks." The Loose Women panelists' comments to the Mirror notebook then sparked claims that she was referencing Alison, who rose to fame after taking part in Big Brother 3 in 2002. However, Ruth's representatives have insisted that her remark was not aimed at Alison and the interview took place weeks before reports about This Morning's shake-up emerged. The star's spokesperson said, "It has been rather taken out of context, as the interview was done more than 5 weeks ago and was absolutely not in reference to the recent articles at all. She was simply making a general observation about the TV industry and the different routes into the business, illustrating the point that whereas some presenters launch their careers by being on other TV programs first, her and Eamonn's experience and career paths had taken a different and more traditional path." They added to metro.co.uk, "This wasn't directed at anyone in particular. Indeed, she has always been supportive of a number of her professional colleagues and friends who have taken this route. Any suggestion that it is in reference to recent newspaper reports would be entirely wrong and categorically untrue." A spokesperson for This Morning also told the publication in response to the reports, "We have a stellar presenting lineup on This Morning in Holly and Philip and Eamonn and Ruth. Any additions to this lineup will be announced in due course." A source spoke to Mirror Online about Dermot and Alison reportedly taking over on Fridays, saying, "They have real warmth. It's time for a change and they are perfect." Ruth, Eamonn, Alison and Dermot have not yet spoken about or confirmed the reports of the shake-up at This Morning.